What's up, guys? It's Jake Bartecki for WTL, taking a look at a couple of the best bets for this weekend's Coke 600. It's going to be a great Sunday of racing. You got the Monaco Grand Prix in F1 in the morning, the Indy 500 in the afternoon, and then, of course, the longest race of the day, the longest race of racing, the Coke 600 in the evening. My pick for this weekend is Martin Truex Jr., plus 900. He's a two-time Coke 600 champion back in 2016. Gave one of the whoopings of all whoopings. This guy could not be touched. Led 392 of 400 laps to get the win. And let's face it, he's overdue for a win right now. He's second in the regular season standings. And the last mile and a half we were at, which was Kansas, that came down to Kyle Larson and Chris Buescher. But before that, the caution came out, and we saw some of the biggest speed we've seen from Martin Truex Jr. all season long. Looked like he was going to catch the race leader then, being Denny Hamlin. Showed a lot more speed than we've seen out of him all year, and he was really close to getting a win. I think he can do it this weekend at Charlotte. Lastly, Tyler Reddick, plus 850. He's said before he loves this racetrack. Outside of Ryan Blaney winning the race last season, Tyler Reddick was one of the dominant cars that was in play pretty much all day long. He was up front a lot, led just under 30 laps, and came home with a top 5, finishing 5th. He's run 5 Charlotte races in his career going back to 2020, top 10 in all but one race. Hey guys, Jake Bartecki for WTL, taking a look at my long shot play for this weekend's Coca-Cola 600. And mine is Austin Dillon at plus 10,000. Plus 10,000, that is money-making odds right there. And that is money-making odds for the 2017 Coke 600 champion. He got his first win there back in 2017. And Chevrolet has had a lot of success at this racetrack, be it with Richard Childress Racing back in the Earnhardt days, or when Kevin Harvick was still at RCR, Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson and Hendrick Motorsports. Those Chevy engines do really well at this racetrack. And Dillon was in contention in this race just a couple of years back, come to the white flag, got caught up in a wreck. So he's definitely got the speed to do well at this track. We've seen it before. Maybe we'll see it again this weekend. Hey guys, it's Jake Bartecki for WTL, taking a look at an interesting, unique parlay specific to just this Sunday. If your book allows you to do it, and you're able to find a casino that maybe allows you to do it as well, you got Kyle Larson attempting to run the Indy 500 in the afternoon, and then jetting on back down to Charlotte to run the Coke 600 in the evening. He starts 5th at Indy, where he has odds of plus 675, and right now his odds of the Coke 600, he's one of the favorites at plus 550. If your book allows you to cross-bet the 2 series, it is very worth considering betting him to win both races. That would be a crazy amount of money for just a two-wing parlay, or get a top 5 in both races, or a top 3 maybe even. That's still a pretty good bet. It might be crazy to think he can win the Indy 500, but personally, I think it's even crazier to think that he can't, because this guy races more than anyone. He would race a bobsled in the Olympics given the chance. It seems like every weeknight he's doing some sort of dirt racing with the sprint cars at some dirt track somewhere, and he still makes it work in his Cup schedule. So if you can find a way to play some parlay to get some action on Kyle Larson up in Indy and up in Charlotte, I think it's a pretty good bet for this weekend.